So you signed to QC though without a second thought. Were you excited about it? You just thought like, this is the move. I'm with my boys.
Goddamn QC. I was really, I was already QC for real. And then it was just when I had the chain and the paperwork was all done, it was just all the way official.
I mean, that was a fucking moment right there. Like QC came together, Migos exploded, and you're blowing up Yachty, everything, and it felt like everything was going really smoothly during that time period.
Everything was moving.
Yeah. When did you start to get frustrated?
Frustrated? I ain't gonna say frustrated. I could say I was getting kind of like, I had questions like, why I ain't doing this or why I ain't doing that, but it's a time for shit. And at that time, I ain't fucking know that shit. I'm goddamn 22, 23, just like, come on, nigga, I'm trying to goddamn go.
Yeah.
And shit, Pete trying to goddamn tell me like, bro, it's the time, and I'm just trying to go.
Right. It was a crazy time period too, because you had OG Mako, and also when I was going back and listening to you guys' shit, it's easy to forget how aggressive y'all were rapping at that time.
I be hearing that shit, I be like, God damn, that used to be.
You guys are mad as hell.
I swear to God,
it tripped me out listening to some old shit, and I'd hear Pablo Juan rapping, like yelling. I'm like, man, he do not rap like that anymore.
Nah, I don't think nobody rap how they did in like 2015.
If you still rap exactly how you used to rap, then you're probably boring as hell and nobody likes you anymore.
Probably ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, you gotta always be changing. It's crazy. But yeah, actually, you know, and that was like kind of an interesting time period where, like, if you really look at it, there were a lot of people coming out of Atlanta that were doing a lot of new and different things rap wise. Yeah. People forget how different Migos sounded at that time.
Like Lil Baby say, everybody steal a swag from Atlanta and run off. That is no cap. That is no cap.
That's a fact, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, what was that lifestyle like during that whole time period and shit? Just on tour constantly?
I was probably, that had like put me to where I am today, because if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't be who I am today. I'm talking about in every aspect though, on the fucking road, paperwork part, all that shit. I'm talking about just period. I wouldn't be who I am today. So I take that every day and I keep on pushing, bro.
When do you feel like the divide started to open up between you and QC, where all of a sudden you felt like you weren't getting what you wanted from them in terms of that relationship?
I don't really remember. I just call myself trying to always move, bro. I hate just to be in the same, like I had felt stuck. So I had to like try to like figure something out. Like, why is this going on? Why is this not doing this? And why don't I have shit on Spotify? Why don't I have this on? It's just a whole bunch of shit. So I had to ask questions. And when I asked questions, shit ain't go how it was supposed to go. So I had to do what I had to do for me, bro. And people don't understand that shit, bro. Like, people just be like, shit, they don't fuck with him no more because of that. Niggas don't know what the hell they be talking about, bro. That should be funny as hell to me, but I don't be saying shit because I don't give a fuck. Don't nobody pay my bills, bro, but me, bro. So at the end of the day, suck my dick. Right. Don't care. Right. Straight up.
But so when you look back at it, do you feel like you were just sort of not understanding how the music business worked, or do you feel like you were in the right?
Half and half. Half and half.
Because a lot of shit in the music business, you got to sit back and let time pass, because, you know, realistically, a lot of times the label, they're not, you know, you're ready to go. You're 100%. I got all these songs. I'm ready to do this. And the label, a lot of times they're busy. They're pushing somebody else. They feel like it's not time, need more development, whatever. So you basically came to them with your frustrations, and then that just wasn't appreciated. They didn't accept it, or how'd that go?
No. I mean, I guess you could say that shit, because I ain't signed to them no more, but it ain't no bad blood or nothing. It's just that the business part just wasn't right.
Mako was like crazy vocal about being stuck in the contract and not being happy about it. You were a little bit less vocal, but you've let it out a little bit over the years.
I'm a player. I'm a real live player.
Right.
I don't play live. I play 2K, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real player.
Okay. In the sense that, what, you felt like it was better to handle it behind the scenes rather than talking on Instagram, or what?
For sure. For sure. But then sometimes if shit don't go how you trying to go, you gotta go another way.
I mean, yeah, because it definitely didn't go that smooth, because at one point you called them 50-year-old haters on the gram, right?
Yeah.
Was that just an example of you getting too frustrated, or what was that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. But again, I said half and half. I ain't just gonna say I'm all the way wrong. I'm gonna say I'm halfway wrong and I'm halfway right for sure.
Was it hard for you to get out of the actual contract because it felt like Mako felt like he was stuck in it forever? They were just dragging it out, whereas you claim that you're out of it now, right?
Yeah, I've been out. Shit, I'm starting to have an ENT, brother.
Okay, but was it hard to get released from the QC contract?
Yeah, obviously.
You had to buy yourself out?
Sure. Man, them folks, man, look, man, them folks talking about some paper just like I'm talking about some paper. So shit. I understand.
Do you respect Coach K and P?
I respect P because he took me out the hood for sure.
But do you respect the way that they handled that from a business perspective?
Nah. Hell nah.
Why not?
What you mean? Bro, I was the second person to get signed to QC, bro. First it was the Migos, and then it was me, and then it was Rich, and then OG Maclo, and then Johnny Cinco. Or I could have got it wrong, but yeah, it was kind of like that. Why the hell wouldn't I? Why the fuck would I be like, all right, cool, I'm just going to keep on watching Holmes sign Jones and then push Jones and then sign him and then, hell no, nigga, I seen six or seven people come in and get signed and go past and I ain't say shit for years, bro. I ain't say shit for years. I ain't seen that for years, bro.
Right. But I mean, and I guess that's kind of the way to look at it is like if you have an artist and you have them signed and you still plan on working on their career, that's one thing. But if you're planning on sort of like intentionally holding them so that they can't get out and put out music because it's like sort of like a form of revenge or because you owe them money technically in the long term, that's kind of a different thing.
Yeah, but it wasn't nothing like that though. It was just on some I feel like shit just could have been a lot fucking different, bro, if shit was done the right way.
Okay. But
that's it.
But you managed to make your way out of that.
Yeah.
What's your relationship like at this point with like Migos? You go so back with them. Do you talk to them ever?
Take off my dog for sure. Should I be? I talk to Sid every once in a while, but Quay, I might see Quay in, but it's because I'm so busy. I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do.
Right.
And they so busy, so it's not like we just like, fuck y'all niggas, hey nigga, fuck you too. It ain't nothing like that.
Right. Everybody got their own lives, but at the same time, do you ever feel like there was an element where they basically like didn't want to fuck with you because QC is supposed to look like a family, and if you're fucking with somebody, like it's just not. If they're fucking with you, then it's gonna look kind of weird because people knew that you weren't super tight with the label anymore.
No, there's some personal shit going on behind the scenes that shit don't even be really talked about because shit get ugly. But it's just I feel like I believe in if I came in the door with whoever I came in the door with, that's who I'm gonna go out the door with.
Right.
Unless some nigga is doing some real fuck nigga shit, and I ain't never did no fuck nigga shit in my life because I'm far from a fuck nigga. And nigga, you can ask about me like I ain't know none of that. So for it to go how it went and how I still got them going, I felt some type of way a long time ago, but then I'm a grown ass man, bro. I done been through way more crazy shit, so I feel like I can goddamn I'ma slide my way up out of there, and I'ma still get me some paper, bro.
Right.
And I'ma still be me, and I'ma still keep a G at all times.
Yeah, I mean, like it's just there's such a different place in your heart for the people that you were fucking with before you had money or before you were well known, et cetera. Like when I look at the people that I knew before I really had shit going on, I feel like a completely different way towards them. And it's very hard for me to create a new relationship that is as close as the ones that you had with people before you had anything.
Yeah, nigga, you just said some shit. You just said some really shit.
Put me on your album intro right there.
I can't wait. Number one.
Hit me up.
A little 20-second motherfucker for you.
20K. I got the clearance fee.
He going up. He going up.
You know, Ghostface took a part of our interview and put it on his album, and nobody said shit to me. And then my interview got copyright claimed because of the intro that he then put on his album, and I had to dispute it and get that cleared out. So, you know.
I've been through some shit like that with some producers. That shit whack as hell.
Really?
Yeah.
Where they just take some random fucking snippet of your voice and put it on a song or something?
Nah, I done had some producers goddamn steal some other people's beats from like across the country and then put their tag on it and then they get yeah, that's why I got 6 producers Sign that. Have me entertainment right now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going big.
I noticed you pushing this white kid that
I'm pushing all my dogs, white, black, purple, blue, don't care.
But what's the little TJ song that's blowing up?
That motherfucker just went gold.
And what's the artist's name is, or the producer's name is?
Iceberg won a bag, bitch.
Right, Iceberg. How the hell did you sign all these producers?
Because I keep it player.
Right.
I feel like in this whole industry, bro, niggas be trying producers, but at the end of the day, bro, where the fuck would we be at if it wasn't for the fucking the fucking beat? This shit come from the beat,
and
bro.
It's not that hard to keep the producers happy because they're used to not getting any fucking praise or acclaim for what they do.
Thank you.
Right.
All them folks just want some paper and some and just to be seen, bro. They beat, nigga. Goddamn, keep it playing with the people, bro.
And there's a million producers that we could think of who basically created the careers for certain artists. And yeah, those artists are still huge, but like, if you have a dope producer who has a unique sound, do whatever the fuck you got to do.
I agree.
Give them money, give them clothes, give them anything, take them on tour, do whatever you got to do to keep that motherfucker happy, because in reality, as soon as he starts to get on, if you weren't treating him right, he's going to be with a bigger artist, he's going to move on. But if he has that loyalty towards you because you had that real kinship, then you could probably, you know, keep getting those beats and keep having a good relationship and shit.
You always gotta keep a good fucking relationship, bro.
Okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed this throwback clip. If you did, show some support. Like, comment, subscribe, and head on over to nojumper.com if you want to support, or go on over to Snapchat and just search No Jumper. There's a link in the description. We've had our news show dropping a couple times per week, and I swear you're gonna love it. Balling like an athlete, but got no jumper. Appreciate y'all.